Hello and welcome to the Philippines, and happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. It is Sunday, uh, June 15th here in the Philippines, and yeah, Father's Day. Anyway, this was a couple days ago. I was leaving Ayala Mall in Cebu City, and no taxis available right there. You can see a long line of taxis leaving, very busy, so there were a couple hobble hobble motorbike taxis outside. I jumped on one, asked him how much. He said, "It's up to you, sir. It's up to you, sir. I know about what it should cost, so that's fine with me." I never used to like that because I didn't when I first came here 10 years ago. Red Planet Hotel right there. And anyway, yeah, what are you guys doing? Anything special for Father's Day? Um, my girlfriend was going to get off early. We were going to go get some special food or something. Her reliever had a family emergency, can't come in early, so maybe we'll just find another day to go have that special meal. I'm going to talk a little bit about YouTube and video editing here. If you don't mind, here in the Philippines, we share the road, literally. We use oncoming, especially motorbikes, use oncoming traffic. Occasionally, an automobile will do the same, especially if they're going to make a turn or something. I have been on YouTube 9 years, 47,000 subscribers. Of course, most subscribers don't follow you on a regular basis. I have 2 to 3 thousand pretty loyal subscribers that come back and view a lot of my videos, and it's amazing. Depends on what's going on in other parts of the world, America, other Western countries, whether they're watching or not. If there's sports on or something special, some holiday or something, they're busy with other things. And I have evolved with different cameras. I went from a $90 get go, something like that, when I first came here. Image stabilization wasn't too good, but it wasn't too bad either. And then I went with a GoPro for a while. One of the original GoPros, I think, gosh, what did I start with? A GoPro 2 I had when I came here, and then I think I bought a 5, GoPro 5, 6, 7, 8, I think, and then got tired of GoPros. They overheated. Howling Dog Bar right there. Howling Dog 1. They got another one down the street, Howling Dog 2. And yeah, I got a little frustrated with GoPro and the new camera companies. Insta360 was coming out with better and better cameras. DJI was coming out with better cameras. There are a number of companies that are less expensive than those and not too far off in quality than the higher end ones. But using Insta360 Ace Pro 2 right now, very, very happy with it. Excellent camera. Not cheap, but excellent camera. And yeah, doing the video editing. I pay for a video editing package called Power Director, and I get regular. I think I'm on the 365 plan, so it keeps every month or so they upgrade it. Got a lot of bells and whistles that I don't use. I just put up my videos and do my voiceover pretty much. I don't do all the zoom in, zoom out, all kinds of fancy stuff. I think most of my viewers aren't really interested in that kind of thing. But yeah, it costs me, I think, $100 a year, something like that. But very intuitive. It does what I need, even with 360 videos. A lot of the software has a struggle with 360 videos. So yeah, there are other free ones, very powerful, but some have a real high learning curve. So that's an issue. So many vloggers out here anymore. Everybody's walking around with a camera, and even I was watching the various protests and riots around the USA. And yeah, so many people out there doing live feeds. I heard a couple of people, vloggers, talking together. One guy said, "Yeah, I made 400 and some dollars today just with this feed today." Another guy said he made over $700 that particular day covering the protests there. So yeah, I think what are 50%, 70% of the people out there vloggers? Maybe a lot of them are anyway. Here in the Philippines too. I was talking to a foreigner the other day, and he said, "Yeah," he says, "wherever you go, whatever resort, whatever island you go, hundreds of people walking around with cameras, taking video, doing live feeds, talking into the camera, TikTok and Facebook and YouTube, and more power to everybody." And yeah, I've got some day and night video here. Anyway, looking at those towers right ahead of me, City Clow. And I walked down there and met a real estate agent the other day. Looked at a couple of units. I'll put that video up maybe next. City Clow under construction. They've got one tower with some ready for occupancy units. Lady told me one person had moved into that particular tower. I think only one person at this point in time. So I don't know if the whole building is ready for occupancy or just certain floors. But I'll talk a little more about that building. I think about a year ago, I went with a salesperson to their showroom close to Ayala Mall and showed some model units. Talked a little bit about pricing. I think right now, the prices of units. Just take studio for instance. Depends upon what your view is. It depends upon how high you are. The price changes. If you're down low, generally it's lower. If you're facing the amenities, it's generally higher. If you're higher and facing the amenity, it's lower. If you're facing sea view, it might be higher. If you're facing mountain view, it might be a little bit lower. Or sea view might be a little bit higher. So yeah, you can't just give one price. And then about every 6 months or so, they tend to raise the price a few percentage as it gets closer and closer to finishing. Many of you know I do a lot of real estate type videos. I've got a membership site, lower left hand corner under the video. There's a membership where I take deeper dives into some subject. Over on the right hand corner, lower below the video, there's a super thanks, I think. Thanks, you can donate a little bit in the comment. First comment, there's usually like a PayPal account and a buy me a coffee for any of you who want to help support the channel, and I appreciate that. Occasionally I get a little donation here and there, and always appreciate that. It costs a little bit of money, these updating the cameras, buying new memory cards that fail after a period of time. Just all kinds of sorts of little things that add up. I know many of you have told me that you're on your way here or planning in the near future. English Academy right there. Used to be a hotel. A couple different names. What it was, Mango, what was it, Mango Hotel, then it was White Knight Hotel, then they had a fire, and now it's a school, an academy, English Academy. If you would follow this road straight ahead, it would take you down near Robinson's Galleria, relatively new mall. And once you got to Robinson's Galleria, if you take a right, you would take you to G Mall, which is where the immigration is right now. That tower we're looking at there, Cebu City Lofts. They don't have any loft units in there, but they told me, yeah, we changed the design, don't offer lofts, but we decided not to change the name because that was the name on all of our legal paperwork and everything. I've done video there. I've done videos in dozens and dozens of condominiums. I got a playlist for condominiums, subdivisions, homes, and have a lot more. I walked around the other day and went into, I think, 3 different condo buildings. I'll be putting that information up very soon. Travel videos, cost of living videos. In fact, it's about time to do another cost of living video here in the Philippines. Costs have gone up. You can still live cheap here. You know, I've watched several videos recently about Thailand in particular. People saying, why are so many expats leaving Thailand? And because of the high exchange rate, or the a strong baht. Baht is the Thai the Thai money, and it's high value, which makes going there less value for your exchange rate from many countries, and so they're getting a lot less. What a lot of these vloggers say, you're getting a lot less for your money, and they've got different descriptions. Here in the Philippines, we've had inflation as well. But you can still find relatively inexpensive places. You can eat inexpensively still. You can eat high end. There are those options. Condominiums. Lucima, new one being built there. We're coming up on Ayala Mall from a different direction. Solanea, over to the left. Park Point, which is I might have a Park Point right there. Nice, larger units connected to Ayala Mall. I might have a either a for sale or rental unit coming up soon. Somebody told me about. And El Coves over to the far right. El Coves, which is a high-end premier Avalon right there in the middle of the screen. I've got a friend and subscriber that tells he lived there. He really liked it there. And I went there, tried to view a unit. The lady never contacted me back, and security guard said they were very particular about who they let live in that building. So that can be a good thing. You know, they don't want shady characters moving in. Anyway, thanks for coming along. See you in the next video.